the Atlanta Falcons. On the Patriots sideline, a look at their head coach. He's got his guys playing well here in September, 3-0 to start the season. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. And the Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And that play gets nothing, so no gain on the game's first snap. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Plant. It's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate this call. If you think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short on punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Falcons offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. First and 10
at the 45-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Second down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On 3rd down, Penix. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Patriots offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
To number 16.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
New England.
To the ground, a first down run. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
To number 87.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Patriots out on top. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move.
And
it's a first down.
First down.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss. Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Good looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You can see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchdown following the score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is, I'm
carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It appeared like the Falcons were able to get back on that one. Ball stays with Atlanta. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Going for it all. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New England. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Pats mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. On second down, here's Penix. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
From the gun, it's Penix. Throw on the run is complete. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's their punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own
Patriots offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
New England going to take their second
down,
timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's in. What a drop. Touchdown, Patriots. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Bears. And it's Caleb Williams. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Bears get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Baltimore.
Scott, thanks. I bet you two different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. This returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Patriots offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitting slant there. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. Well, that's his second touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Point after try, forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Patriots stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. It's a road win here for the Patriots. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Like the lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown. It's the Tennessee Titans and the New England Patriots. Two of the NFL's final unbeatens putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Ward taking right to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Oh, he got 3. Still on his feet. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this one. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First down throw here for Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He finds Johnston. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun and get to Jones. Well, he had to power through one tackler just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the when you're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Rolling quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Ward. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. To the air with Ward. And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Ward in the pistol. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And that looks like it is Patriots football. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team is a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
Brings up 2nd down. At their
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Looking for a throw here. That's caught for the first. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a New England 1st down. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Here's a throw. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. 1 Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up third and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. And he's got it, it's in close. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Ward off the play fake. Cut out left. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Going now on first down. Ward. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Let's see what they went with on third down. We'll throw this one. Ward. He puts a nail under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Come hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Hey, let's go.
Here's a toss headed right. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
They'll go play action. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win.
And he has the New England touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Ward now. And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Ward setting up to throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Here he is on 3rd and long. They get him again, and this time it's for points. That is going to be a safety. Brock, I know you're a big fan of referencing baseball. Well, I believe that was 3 sacks, and they're out. Or in this case, get off the field following that safety.
No, that's a good call right there. You want baseball, Kate? I'll give you baseball. You know what that was? That was the equivalent of an immaculate inning in baseball. 9 strikes, 3 strikeouts, you're out. Back-to-back-to-back sacks. That's immaculate. And I don't think we'll see it again in this game.
They'll throw on 1st. That's completed right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Pass play coming here. He's got a man left. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing it again here. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up a 3rd
So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. That one connects. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it second and goal. They are throwing it again. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get more points to end a lopsided first half. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to lapse here in our first half. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to this. This is a win for the Patriots. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.